Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays KSP Stock Career, and we are continuing. We have successfully launched our first satellite into orbit. So let's see what do we have. We have successfully launched, and I think it's time for our first manned flight as well. You have a return to Kerbin from orbit. Okay. Why not? We plan to go to orbit anyway. Mark 6. Kerbin. Flying. 10 to 130, I'll be flying way faster than that. Whole escape trajectory, flight over Kerbin. Okay, yeah. Focus temperature survey. Focus observation. Come on. Stop giving me these things. Whole heat shield in the flight above Kerbin. Have a heat shield. Well, that's... I guess I will have that. 1.25, Kerbin flying 61 to 66. I will be going roughly at those speeds though. Parachute, hammer, fleet, thud. I think radial decoupler. No, I think we're good. So we also said basic science, we have this one researched, and now we should be going for... I have enough for one more node. General construction or advanced rocketry. I almost like to take, because of this engine, it's much more fuel efficient. So... exactly, let's do it. And let us finally construct our craft that will be going to orbit. Command pod, for sure. And while we have you, we might build as well the parachute, but I would like to build a science container as well, to keep all the science here. Right? And to do so, I'm gonna add 2 more parachutes. Should I put the parachutes here? I should put the drogue chutes actually, because I have a feeling I'll need more of those. What's my count limit at the moment? 30. Right, 2 of these. Mystery goo has already been up, so from the experiments I think I will actually take the barometer. I'll take 1 thermometer, because I think the thermometers are biome specific. That's 9. Then I definitely want to take the heat shield, because I want to test it, right? Then we go for decoupler. And now let's see that we have enough fuel tanks. Hold on. First staging drogue chutes before the main chutes. Right? Then we want fuel tanks. I want this one. No. We want... I wonder. Science. If I put this one, I might need additional chutes because it's heavier than. Let's see where will that get us. I'm not sure if my part count is gonna exceed 12. Close-ish. Let's put another 2 chutes. Utility. These 2, I fully intend to put them here. So those will fire when this one fires. Okay, good. Now for the fuel tanks. We'll put, I think I should be able to get into orbit with this one. And where is this engine? I will need some electricity though, but let's first figure out the decoupling. And then let's take the biggest fuel tanks that we can. 1, 2, 3, that should be enough. Engines. I'm gonna put a swivel here. Where are my fins? 4 fins. Here, what's our part count? 25. So 2 decouplers. Wait. 2 decouplers, radial ones, not 4, 2. And then we're gonna be putting the, where are the engines? We're gonna be putting hammers. And I'm thinking that's about it from the part count. 29, yes. If I could get rid of something. I have dual thermometers, right? Yeah. Then I'll take just one. And that would allow me to make this a little bit more aerodynamic. And now we cannot anymore. That's it. But we have overstepped the mass a little bit. Huh. That's a tricky one. So what did I over-engineer? If I take these, I don't think I will be making it to orbit, to be honest, but let's try. $18.88. What can we do to decrease the mass? Okay, so we just take a smidge off the fuel here. 375, 337. That should be enough. Okay, I'm in the game. Jebediah is our pilot for today, and you will be the SHP for ship orbiter Mark 1. Let's hope that it passes from the starters. Okay, you followed, and then decoupling for the return stage. Good, and the contracts are return from Kerbin orbit and have heat shield. Okay, let's do it. It's a nighttime launch, we're not gonna waste too much time, so 3, 2, 1. And we are off and running. I'm gonna pitch ever so slightly because every ounce of delta V counts. gonna pitch a little bit to the side. We have good acceleration going. To 66. Now let's check what our approach is going to look like. Our apoapsis is rising. Now I want to take it a little bit more aggressively here. Jet is flying this thing. Let's see how are we doing on the fuel. Not the world's best, but okay. Ooh, too much. 117 is the of choice. Well, I do have some control over the rocket, which is great. Now let's just... That's 138. I should be able to circularize on that. Although this one is a little bit tricky. Time skip a little bit. And... okay. Let's burn for the apoapsis, take a screenshot. Yes. A little bit darkish, but we're doing fine. We leave contracts for now. I want to see how is my fuel doing rather. This one should have enough juice to get us up and return us. We'll see how it will go. It should just get us into the orbit. Otherwise we'll need to shed some weight. I think I may have messed up the approach by a little. Yep, I did. Oh well, let's run the experiments at least. I'm gonna pin them. Observe the materials bay. Keep experiment. Is there anything else I could be running? Crew report. We already have that. We cannot EVA because we haven't upgraded this. Okay, what is this? Container, collect all. All items stored. Okay, and we don't have any more speed or anything. Well, I think I'll need a little bit more fuel. But the next time I'm not holding this one up, so that should... I could be able to take a bigger tank for sure. And that should help us. Now, let's see if we can at least get this contract. Because that would be just nice, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can get that contract. We're definitely going down. I'm time accelerating a little bit. And by a little bit I mean a lot. And let's decouple this. Thank you. I think I will be passing... Nah. Log pressure? No. Kerbin's upper atmosphere? No, can do. Oh well. Well, we are testing the heat shield, that's for sure. And it's holding, yes. How about now log pressure data? Nope. Okay. What about if I try to now measure the temperature? It should read hot. Nope. Alright. And the materials bay went bye-bye. Well, at least we're decelerating. Good thing I collected the data. Okay. Drogue chutes should work at this point. We are decelerating. I want to get rid of this heat shield, but I will as soon as I kick the drogue chutes then. Overall, this is decelerating rather nicely, so I may not need drogue chutes in the future. I could get away without them. So, yeah. Let's deploy it for nothing else to get rid of this heat shield. Go figure. Move away. Come on, nothing to see. Bye-bye. Up it goes. That's kind of funny. Well, let's cut the chutes. And as soon as I get a little bit more down, I plan to deploy in the main chutes. When we get somewhere to around 2000. There we go. Now let's get the chutes. Log pressure data, perhaps? Oh, there you go. Log the temperature. Crew report, perhaps. Well, not much gained here, at least. Time to go down. I actually think I could save on the chutes. So if I save on these two radial chutes, I will be able to save 2 more on the chutes, and yeah, that would basically give me a bit more fuel, I think. But the problem isn't the fuel, the problem is the weight as well. So, but we'll try again really soon. Basically as soon as I land here. Come on. Little bit more down, you can do it. Maybe then I can take the pressure reading. There you go. Pressure. See? Some useful science. Log temperature. Yes. No. No use. Oh well. Let's recover. You still haven't been to orbit, but we have returned the funds and now we can tweak the craft, at least. So, what my plan is is to ditch this one altogether, then ditch these two altogether, replace this tank with hopefully a bigger one, and we are over 18 tons. Well, I could always reduce a little bit more in the initial stage in the hammers, like this. But I think this should give us enough oomph, and the pair drogue chutes I can actually get rid of. Perhaps they are not that much in terms of mass, but still. Science experiments. How about if I attach goo canisters? 2 of them. Yeah, they might come in handy. And the batteries, I don't think I'll be needing them, but you never know. 2 batteries. No, not 3, 2. Okay, this should give us a little bit more oomph, I think. So that's Mark 1 Bravo. Let's try this again, shall we? Because I think we could have gone easily to orbit if I haven't been monitoring everything else. So, once again, let's kick this big. There we go. Tilting ever so slightly before we ditch the hammers. Now I'm gonna pitch a little bit more aggressively here. Because I want my orbital insertion not to be as vertical as the last one. Something like this. Come on. There you go, see? Now you're cooperating nicely. My apoapsis look like 41. Perfect. Even more aggressively. Let's try and get this one nailed correctly. Speed is there, altitude is still not, but I hope I will be getting soon at that altitude. So 54, 55, and we should essentially ditch this, and we have enabled this stage, so funny enough, hey? Well, I'm gonna try and do the right thing anyway. The goal for today is getting into orbit. I thought this heat shield thing, getting it into orbit, is actually proving more trouble than it's worth, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm gonna get somewhere around here-ish, and then I'm just gonna kick the gas. Remove contracts, and now I should have plenty of fuel. Or at least that's my hopes, otherwise this is gonna be the most ridiculous launch. So far so good. don't forget we need to return from orbit, so we do need to maintain a little bit of the fuel. I think we'll have enough for sure. Let's see, come on. Periapsis. There we go. Congratulations, we are in orbit. Jeb, how are you feeling, buddy? You're the first Kerbin in orbit. Crew report. Space near Kerbin, yeah. How about you? Mystery goo? Clumped into a sphere and is becoming brittle. Log temperature. Space near Kerbin. So those are all pressure scan. Well, nothing really of merit, to be perfectly honest with you. So, how about landing in a completely different biome then? Let's see if we can get somewhere. Here-ish, kinda. And then basically land. So, ensuring we do a deorbit. There we go. We do have the deorbit. We just need to be traveling fast enough. We have liquid fuel oxidizer ablator, and I'm still hopeful I will be able to have a heat shield tested. We'll see how it will go. Let's accelerate until we return. There we go. Now, depending on the situation, I will either dump. Yeah, we are coming down to this speed, so I should decelerate as fast as I can, basically. 1430, I should decelerate to 1430. Can I do it? Let's see. Getting into the altitude. Below 1430, come on. Come on, do me a solid. This is ridiculous. Seriously. Oh, whole heat sheet in a flight above Kerbin. It worked. What do you know? Well, I'm happy that that worked at least. I'll get some reputation. Wonderful. Okay, Jeb, time to return. Can we take anything from this mystery goo? No, I'm gonna keep it. So, let's take a screeny. There we go. Time for the return. Might as well accelerate it until we get to the heating point. There we go. And now we should be decelerating, hopefully. I'm hoping that I will be able to decelerate fast enough. I mean, this heat shield, it is getting hot, but I will dump it the second we pass the, heating speed limit, because I do want this capsule to be as easy as, or to be as light as possible, to be able to decently decelerate. I think the ablator part of the heat shield is done, so I think we can jettison it. Well, nothing happens, but then again, it will happen now. When the parachute starts pulling, and Hopefully the heat shield does its thing. And then we should be basically returned from Kerbin orbit. There we go. Fun enough, the heat shield is holding. It's probably latched itself onto something. Let's see. Pressure. Flying at Kerbin. No biome data. I see. How about crew report? What's the current report? Well, reset the experiment. Crew report here. A view of the highlands. You get a great view of the highlands. Thank you. How about the temperature? Log the temperature. Temperature while flying over the Kerbin's highlands. Collect and record the temperature data from the environment. Thank you so much. Oh, this is a beautiful screenshot. Highlands. I just hope I land somewhere safe-ish, kinda. There we go. And the heat shield will make a boom there. Expectedly. Righto. So, let's time accelerate until we land, and hopefully we have successfully completed 2 contracts which we set out to do today. Oh joy! That will bring us some science and some prestige and some cool stuff. There we go, land ever so gently. Ooh, come on! No, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. Right. I would really prefer if this wasn't turned that way. Come on. There you go. Well, at least I've turned it the correct way, because I do want to observe the mystery goo here. See what it does. Thank you. Observation from Kerbin's highlands. Now, crew report we already have. Now you can EVA. You can do EVA report. Keep the experiment. Board. You collect all. Thank you. Now, crew report here. Thank you. Is there anything else I could be doing? Log pressure data. Thank you. And I think temperature reading would be in order. Another one when we are landed. Thank you. Perfect. Let's go recover the vessel. That will definitely grant us some... Oh, look at that. 77 science. Beautiful. And parts. We have recovered parts. Thank you. Crew advanced to level 1. Awesome. Well guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. Like if you like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.